welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Chris. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I have a video showing you guys what we did. It was not this Friday, but last Friday at the Pageland 8th Mile Racetrack. It wasn't like crazy numbers, and there's a reason for that. One is because we were on a base map, so we're running really low boost, 16 psi. Just trying to get a feel for fueling and all that stuff before we bump it up. And I also made a little transition during this time because I ended up getting a high pressure fuel pump from a guy on Facebook, which was a really good deal. And with that, I ended up going to MHD just because the tuners that I wanted to use were using MHD. So we went with I'm switching over to MHD, and I'll make a video on that about the pros and cons, mostly the pros of why I went to MHD versus boot mode, but I'll make a video on that later. So I went to MHD, and this week we're going to be doing the Spool 150, FX 150 fuel pump with a 10 micron filter and little add-ons they have there. And then we're going to use Wedge Performance, which I've already talked to Steven at Wedge. And he's going to be doing the tune on the car with E85 and 93 for like if I'm traveling, and I'll use the E85 for pretty much whenever I have the E85 around me, which is pretty often. So right now the plan is this. We're back on a base map, so we're running 16 pounds of boost. We're resetting our, our mapping, our logs, everything like that, so we can go from square one, because I did do a fuel pump. So just make sure everything's good. And this takes time. If you have never done logs, you send in your logs, they look at it, they adjust, they send you back a tune, and it goes back and forth for a little while. Wedge is really good at big boost. They're really familiar with it, so it shouldn't take very long. So I wanted to explain to you guys here in this video. We're running 8th Mile track. It was really nice, not a lot of people there. LJ with No Clutch Garage and Eric, American Boy with American Boy Productions, was there with me. Eric brought his car, and LJ used a fan's car that just got a Pure 800 installed on it. And both LJ and Eric ran some good times. Those 340s are really nasty just out of the box. Eric had just a tune, downpipe, and I think intake, and then the Pure 800 had, I think, some modifications as well. Anyway, so I ended up getting, my best time was a 7.9 second 8th with a 1.9 second 60 foot. Again, that does not sound impressive. For stock, tuned 340s, that's what you're usually getting. So stage 2 340 is about that time. That's what American Boy was getting, and I think the Pure 800 was going just a little bit quicker than that. So anyway, but they also have traction issues because they're rear-wheel drive, so that counts for something. So anyway, so I got 7.9 second consistent, couple runs. 8 seconds was almost all my runs, and 1.9 was my fastest 60 foot. Of course, that's not going to be the numbers what we end up with. You got to imagine we're going to go to about 23, 24 psi, close to 600 wheel horsepower, or right at 600 wheel horsepower. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you found this informative, and please subscribe too. That really helps me out. So I'll see you guys in the next video, which is going to be the next track day, hopefully. Somewhere in between here and now could be another video, but track day is coming up where our numbers are going to get a lot better. I can guarantee you that. We were running 93 on the last track. We're running E85 on this track. Same track, same thing, just a little bit better of a tune and a little bit more power overall. So thanks guys. See you on the next video.